Hi, everybody. Welcome to FNS Wrestling Podcast, episode 298. As you can see, if you're watching on video, one of the few that does, Jack is back in the actual studio this week, home for the mega long weekend, right?
Indeed.
And visited your aunt and uncle for a bit, stayed over there for a night, and then came here. Mom picked you up this morning. I wasn't even awake yet, so that was lovely.
Oh.
I know. And the plan is to make some sort of nice... Well, you had chicken parm tonight, one of your requests for me,
That
right?
works.
One of my specialties, yeah. So
That suffices as nice.
yes, and hoping to get a ham to make, but so far they were sold out of ham today.
Is that tomorrow, or is that for tomorrow? Or is that for
Could be.
Sunday?
Could be tomorrow or Sunday. I don't really care. Depends when I find a ham.
Sunday, I think we're going to... Well, that's when I'm going back, but I think I'm wanting to visit the cousins, too.
Oh, yeah, we are supposed to be going to Peterborough to see the cousins at some point. So, I don't know. Anything new with you? You want to reveal as you're here in the flesh now?
No.
Nothing exciting? Was
Wait,
the first, you brought warm weather with you? First
Yeah.
somewhat
It's
warm
been
day.
nice. It's just been really windy today.
Windy, but warm.
Yeah, and I guess, I saw that movie yesterday.
What was it again?
Project Hail Mary.
Too
It was
long.
good. It was very long, but it was pretty good. It
What
was
genre is it? I don't even know.
Sci-fi for sure.
Oh,
So
sci-fi.
it's like space stuff.
Okay.
Stuff like that. And people like Ryan Gosling. It's Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
He's with a rock person,
A Ryan Gosling vehicle?
a rock character guy.
What do you mean?
Like the alien looks like a rock.
Like a rock or the rock?
A rock.
Oh, because I thought we were going wrestling tie-in there.
No, God, no.
Okay. I thought you meant the rock was
Rock's-
in the movie. Then I thought you meant
No,
someone
The
that looked
Rock's-
like the rock.
The rock sucks.
And now I think a physical rock.
They're making, the Moana?
Yeah.
They're doing like live action of that, and the rock with like a wig so that he can be Maui. It's really funny because it's so obvious that's a wig.
Yeah.
Not just because he's bald, but it is also because he's bald. But it also just looks bad.
Heard a rumor that maybe he's the one Randy's talking to on the phone.
That's dumb. That's so dumb.
Is there any answer that could be interesting?
Owens. I think
Kevin
the only
Owens?
interesting answer because Owens is the one that turned heel on Cody and was like,
I would love that.
remember
but
then you kept apologizing when you were just like, Cody's a dick,
I guess.
and Owens would be right.
Yeah.
Owens,
Owens is always right.
but that's the only thing that's interesting. If it's like Vince or
Oh, it can't be.
okay, but
Shane?
if it's anything McMahon related, that's automatically uninteresting.
I'm just trying to think of what else makes sense with inserting Stephanie in the story this week.
I
If it's
want to
not
say
a
it was just
McMahon
MSG because it's like I think they put her there because it's just like they want a McMahon MSG, and obviously you
guess.
can't put the guy who
Yeah.
you can't put him
No.
unless they're gonna bring. I fear they'll bring him back eventually.
But anyways, we slipped into wrestling talk. You want to hit into it officially?
Yeah.
First segment every week. It's wrestling news and rumors. The first news item for me is, I don't know, because I have to scroll all the way to the top of my document. Professional we are. This is going to be terrible news for you. I don't know if you heard this. I'm sure you shed many a tear. The Slammy Awards this year, bud, canceled.
Happening?
Not happening. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have broken it to you on the air like this because your
I'm gonna
reaction
have to cry on air.
could be embarrassing for you, But what year did they debut in? Just to build trivia right out of it. Do you know? First year for the Slammies?
94.
No, that's a guess. 86.
Oh, that's way earlier than I thought.
And so they haven't been every year, right? It was kind of intermittent, but they did have them last year.
I just watched Wrestling Regret review the 96 ones.
I remember it being part of Owen Hart's gimmick.
Yeah, that would have been around that time.
Yeah.
That's why I guess that's the first time I know there's Sammys. I don't
It will
know.
not be missed. We would not have
I will not even be noticed.
watched a minute of it anyways, but I thought
I don't even know if they do an actual Slammy show anymore. They just kind of announce them.
newsworthy though.
I don't know. If you say so, it must have been a slow week.
It was, in fact. What did you get in this slow news week?
You like her. Danny Luna got granted her TNA release. So she's
Hooray.
there.
I like her a lot, and I don't know why the heck they haven't.
That's I've seen a lot of people saying.
The fact that she hasn't been a champion there is kind of dumb.
Well, she was tag champion
forever.
a bunch, but
Yeah. She's awesome, and she just has a different style and a different look, and
I've seen people praising her a lot.
She's really good.
Willow Nightingale did the open challenge on Collision. People were like, "Well, the
Cool.
they were like, oh, maybe it was Sheeta."
Oh, right.
But people were like, "Oh, Danny Luna."
She is cool, so I hope maybe she'll catch on. I'd rather she comes to AEW or NXT, I guess, because I'll see her.
I don't know if AEW needs more right now. They need to kind of start focusing on people. I don't know.
I agree. And AEW doesn't really need more people either, but
That's my thing, right?
I could find 4 women they could cut and then add Danny Luna and have a net of like, you know what I mean? 3 fewer people.
Basically, like the 2 Tekla are with.
Yes.
That are with Tekla, sorry.
Red Velvet?
No, she's in ROH. That's fine. She can do stuff.
I'm just saying.
I'd probably go with those 2, Anna J, and like so I go the triangle. The Sisters of Sin, Anna J, and hold on, I can
Thunder Rosa.
And honestly, yeah,
Easy.
You know what? Thunder Rosa. Yeah,
Easy.
Let's get rid of Thunder Rosa.
My next one is about WWE ticket sales in general. Have you heard any of this? Kind of interesting. Now, It sounds bad. However, maybe
I like when it sounds bad.
Maybe this is how it always goes, and I'm just being like, haha, laughing at WWE. But maybe their sales suck because
one can hope.
Stand and Deliver, which is full disclosure
on YouTube
tomorrow.
That I wouldn't know
because we're recording on April 3rd on Friday night. So
I legitimately did not know it was this week.
The venue. Guess what the venue holds for Stand and Deliver and NXT? Their biggest PLE.
15,000.
15,000. No, 2,100.
Oh, it's like a
small.
I thought we were going like full arena for this one.
And it's only sold 1,656 as of today, Friday. Oop. So may not sell out. Maybe not shocking for NXT. That sounds not terrible, okay? Because
this is not Black and Gold.
That's their 3rd brand. So okay, they're almost sold out there. It sounds like Smackdown tonight. Venue 22,000.
See, yeah, I thought NXT would be in a full arena because they were last year.
Tickets sold just over. For a 22,000 seat venue.
16,000.
10,000.
I give them too much credit.
About less than half full.
That's
Raw.
Okay.
Venue 18,000 coming up.
Okay. All right, I got
tickets
this.
sold.
I got this. I'm gonna say 9,000.
9,300. Very good.
Nice.
So
I'll take that.
Days away, less than half full.
Yeah.
Or a half full, we'll call it, because one's under, one's slightly over.
I'm sorry, like, why are we gonna get? I want to see people start like making fun of them for that. Where was?
They don't.
Where
even
was the
care.
silence when like AEW wasn't like
I
when
know.
AEW had empty?
Well, we were pointing it out, so there you go. We're the people.
I will always point it out. I saw something. I was like, because I saw something about like Dynamite doing good viewers again. I was like, where are all the fed heads now? Like, and then someone's like, you're part of the problem. I'm like, yeah, no.
TKO will not care as long as
they won't care. If they're making
profits
money,
are the same or virtually the same.
Hey,
doesn't matter to them.
If your tickets are expensive enough, you could sell 5 of them and like make.
I told you, I don't even think they like wrestling. I don't think they respect it or like it.
I don't think so.
So it's just a thing that generates revenue for them. And
to be fair, Vince also didn't like wrestling.
Yeah, he likes entertainment.
But like
cinema,
he still at least cared about part of it, which is weird that I'm like even rationalizing or defending him at all right now.
It is.
However, I don't think TKO cares about any of it. Like, what makes the money though? Like, just like whatever's viral, like makes a viral moment, or like
he at least like this is the family business.
It like where like he at least wanted to like make characters and like were all of them good? No, a lot of them sucked ass.
Near the end, it was bleak.
Yeah,
very bleak.
But like, at least he had something. And he did. So he didn't completely not care about wrestling. There was usually something or like, but he had his mind a little more on the what was right.
He just lost the plot by the end.
Yeah, and then was doing
and was surrounded by yes men for 30 years. So you end up
behind
losing
the scenes.
Any perspective, and you're a horrible monster.
That
allegedly.
That's the main part. But like,
do we still have to say allegedly?
I don't.
I did just in case.
I don't really care.
I'll say allegedly for both of us.
No, I do not think it's alleged. But like, yeah, I don't think TK really cares at all. Like, they're so immoral, and I hate them so much. Like they'll put the logos on everything. The logos on the mats are so terrible. I saw someone like edit it and like to make it look like 2016 SmackDown, and it made me so happy. So I was like, that was so nice. Like, I'm not saying the mid 2010s were like the best time creatively, because that was like you had like Baron Corbin putting dog food on Roman Reigns. You had like Bayley afraid of kendo sticks.
So this is the good stuff you're saying, right?
No, but like it was at least a simpler time, and like compared to what TKO is doing now. And hey, if TKO is sponsoring everything, where is my Dominic Mysterio Dude Wipes gear? I was promised Dominic Mysterio with Dude Wipes.
Dude Wipes are still a major sponsor, right?
I would hope so. I want Dominic Mysterio Dude Wipes gear. You know what? He's got the Mania match with Balor. So I've seen people saying like, oh, it's gonna be Demon Balor, which would be cool, right?
Yeah.
I want Dominic's alternate or his alter ego to be like a Dude Wipes connoisseur. Like, I want Demon Balor versus Dude Wipe Dom.
Dude wipes hanging out of his pockets.
Yeah, you know how he's like wearing like the shirt around his waist
Yeah,
usually?
dude wipes.
I just want a giant dude wipe.
Made of dude wipes.
Yeah.
A shirt made.
It's just like
his entrance gear
the
made
shirt
of
is
dude
a
wipes.
giant dude wipe. You know what I mean?
Wasn't it a news item that Dude Wipes was like a bigger sponsor or something?
That was the thing. It was like that. They're gonna put sponsored gear on him.
Oh, that's an actual thing?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. And do you remember?
I thought it was just a dream you had.
No, you remember the Mania like a couple times where Logan Paul comes out with like the dude in the Prime bottle suit? I want that, but it's a box of dude wipes.
Okay,
I think like he needs to have that, and then you can unmask them. And it's like JD McDonough or Raquel or something like that.
Sure.
If you're gonna be stupid and sponsor everything, I want to go stupid all the way.
Yeah,
and
commit.
Make everything dude wipes.
Full stupid.
If you're gonna make me look at a million logos, I want to enjoy it.
Commit to the bit.
Yeah, like lock in.
So you know how I enjoy Kendall Gray?
Yes.
Did you hear what Meltzer said about her? Not that he's...
Was it nice?
Very nice.
Okay.
So he said that she will be the best women's wrestler in U.S. history.
I don't think so.
That's bold. Like, I think she's going to be awesome. And I think that's very obviously
bold. Think she's, like, from what I've seen, she looks pretty good. I don't know how far she'll go in that company.
His point
to be fair, they do like the amateur wrestlers there, so that kind of helps her out. Instead of her just being a good wrestler, she's like,
right.
At least, right? But like, yes. I don't know. They don't seem to care about wrestling.
The character has to emerge for sure, but
maybe she could just be like a Shelton Benjamin.
His point of comparison, which might be fair, was he said that Gray is, quote, way better than Mercedes Moné at the same point.
Interesting.
Right. Reasonable, maybe.
How old is Kendall Gray?
That's a good question. I think she's very young. I'm gonna guess 24.
24.
Really? Damn. It just had a 24 vibe.
As of now, like in June, she'll be 25.
That's pretty accurate. So I don't know. Like, I think she's great, and I think she has a huge future. Again, the problem is, as you're, I think, sort of saying, for me, her upside is in ring, and that's the thing the company she's in right now cares least about.
Yeah.
Right? She's not super compelling charisma-wise at this point or promo-wise, and unfortunately, that's a big part of it.
That's the thing they need. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, she's cool. Meltzer loves her.
I was telling you about this one the other day. Eli Knight got a name change. It's either, I'm pretty sure it's EK Prosper, but it could be Ek Prosper, which is
no, because stupid. I'm pretty sure one of the dudes in the segment on NXT,
but that could be because he was Eli Knight still. So like that, I think that'll work out.
You're right.
So it's obviously because like Eli Knight, too similar. I don't love the last name because I feel like Prosper is like not a name. It just sounds stupid to me. But like it does follow the trend of you use the initials of the person's old ring name as their first name, a la JD McDonough,
right.
JC Mateo.
Yep.
I think it's kind of a stupid trend for names. It's like,
yeah,
like Ethan Page could have been EP something. Like it's stupid, right? Like,
yeah, when he hits main roster and they want to license his stuff.
Yeah, like it's just it's dumb. I don't get it.
Good news, actual good news,
I guess.
Not just bad news dressed as good news. Did you hear who's ready to make his return?
Jay White.
After an 8-month close, adjacent.
Well, I don't care if it's not Jay White.
Adjacent. Who else could it be?
Colton. Colton Gunn?
Yeah.
Oh, that is almost as good.
So I guess Billy Gunn confirmed it on, I don't know where it was, but he said, I thought during a virtual signing appearance, apparently. So he's been out since July with a knee injury, Colton, that is. And apparently he is good to go. So we should see him back. And then maybe you get all of your Bang Bang Gang back at some point in your life?
Give me Jay White back.
He's going to retire.
It's been well over a year now. Yeah, like
that'll be the next news. Is Jay White announces
Jay
retirement.
White retires, I'm going to kill myself. Like
it's easy terrible. Now. That's aggressive. That's an overreaction.
No.
I only have one more story.
Then we got more name stuff. Starboy Charlie, the Denim Dragon, the indie guy, he's been renamed to Chaz Starboy Hall. He shares a name with a convicted New Zealand murderer.
Yeah.
If you Google his name, the top result, apparently, at least like from what the article I read, is an article from the New Zealand Herald about said murderer. So considering they took away Matt Rails' first name so that they like his stuff would go away. This is
Didn't
not
they
a good
give?
idea.
Isn't Kaiser's name?
No, remember?
There was some other one.
Gunther Stark. Remember that was?
Yes, there was one that was a Nazi thing.
That was Gunther.
Okay,
it was Gunther. So that's what it reminded me of.
So you're a multi-billion-dollar company. Do you not Google
names? Like
Like,
It's
you
one
can
Google
pay
search.
me.
Apparently, it's one Google search. If you look up Chaz Hall, let me see if I can do it right now.
I bet you now it is. Maybe
not.
then they would have had to dive a little deeper.
Oh,
but
now it's gone. Now it's not
regardless.
there. But like when
Just look.
yeah, when I saw the article, it said like the top result was
Interesting.
oh, now there is like I'm seeing some other non-wrestling ones. Oh, Chaz Hall sends to life for murder of young mum.
There you go.
There's yeah. So like it doesn't.
Maybe
take that
that'll
long
be
to
worked
find
into
it.
the gimmick.
He's just like a murderer, but he just wears
Like
like
Shiloh Hill,
He
they
just wears
just
like
Port
denim
his
overalls.
gimmick over.
Except he wears denim overalls and like flips around.
Although his gimmick is everything.
Yeah. So like really, when aren't you taking Shiloh Hill's gimmick?
Because everything's his gimmick. Good point. Last thing I have is your boy Ospreay. As we saw, and I even made a note of it at the time on Dynamite this week, like nobody comes to help this guy, right? So apparently a fan online claiming he has no allies in AEW, Ospreay replied with, "I got friends somewhere else though." So now let the speculation run about who's
Callum Newman,
showing up to
Hanare,
that's the speculation.
Francesco Akira.
I think he's kind of cool. He's back, right? Recently, I think. Akira, I think.
I don't know who else is in United Empire anymore.
But that's the speculation, is it's the United Empire people.
Yeah, I could see them coming in for a one-off. Maybe do like United Empire, Death Riders, Anarchy in the Arena.
They're not overseas at any point in the near future, I don't think.
Double or
Till
Nothing's
All In.
not. Double or Nothing's when they usually do it. Yeah, until All In, which I don't think they're. I
They
also
don't
don't
wait
think
that long.
Ospreay's gonna like. I also don't think they're gonna stick Ospreay in a multi-man match there.
No.
I feel like from what I've seen, he's too central to the marketing and like. Also for a big show like that, like you're not putting him in that kind of.
No, probably not.
It's like you're not putting like Seth Rollins in a big multi-man nothing at WrestleMania kind of thing.
But I'm glad at least, because I thought that was weird that nobody came. Well, he's getting.
He did have
destroyed
some
by 6
allies,
people.
but like yeah, especially because it's Death Riders and like everyone hates them.
So at least it's not nothing. There is maybe a plan in place for it.
Perhaps.
And I'm tapped out.
Last thing I had is Mattel's been given green light to produce some AAA figures, so I mean WWE owns them. It makes sense.
Of course.
So we'll get some AAA people. Probably, I would imagine they either are just gonna be integrated in the main elite line, or they'll get like their own sub line.
Mr. Iguana.
I was gonna say 100% Mr. Iguana.
Who else?
Probably Vikingo because
Yes,
he's appeared
for
a decent
sure.
amount.
Anyone else?
My guess is Psycho Clown and
I was going to
Flammer
say,
because they're
toyetic is the word you taught me.
toyetic, and also they're in the 2K DLC. So that's
That's
other
probably
reasoning for that.
Smart.
And then my other guess is because he's appeared on TV a couple times is El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. I also just wanted to say that name.
Yes.
And probably Pagano because he's like Psycho Clown's tag partner, so you could have them as
I remember being super disappointed in the last match that I watched to him.
who Wagner.
Pagano.
Oh, Pagano. Yeah, I agree. 'Cause I think we did watch that Worlds Collide
We
show.
did,
That's
and I
what it
thought he
was.
looked lame.
Yeah. So like I can imagine them doing some people. I don't know how many other people they could do. They could do stuff like also as well through making AAA figures. You could do like a really retro Rey Mysterio or like a Conan or something like that.
It'll be only WWE people who have been in AAA. That's what they'll do.
You could do like an old Penta or Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like you could do
Yeah.
that or like no, never mind. John Morrison's not there. And John Morrison's in AEW, so that actually
He's
doesn't work.
bald now.
He is bald.
Was it
It was a match in CMLL.
But you can see that he probably needed to do it because he's
I
legit
honestly don't know.
shoot bald.
I honestly don't
think.
know. I thought like I don't know because I used to think Karrion Kross was shoot bald when he was in NXT.
Shoot thinning for sure.
Yeah, maybe. But like I thought Karrion Kross was like shoot
No, he's
bald.
got a head of hair.
Now he's his hair. It's weird because like I thought it was like a Corbin thing where now like Corbin's hair was thinning, so he shaved it, and now he's like
Shoot
bald.
bald,
Now he's
yeah.
shoot bald. But
I like that we're saying shoot bald over and over.
like, but then because when Karrion,
That's the
remember when
t-shirt
we
this
first
week.
saw Killer Cross in Impact when we would go to the tapings, he was bald. So I just like assumed he used to have hair. Now he's shoot bald. And then like we see him in NXT in the run that we hated.
Yes.
Again, I thought he was just shoot bald the whole time. Then he like he does like control your narrative, all that junk. Then he comes back to WWE in 2022. He's got like short hair. I'm like, oh, you're not shoot bald. And not only is he not shoot bald, his hair gets longer and longer to
Yep.
the point where he's got like a full head of hair.
Remember that episode of Seinfeld
Which one?
where Elaine's dating a guy? Long story short, she finds out that he's not shoot bald, that he shaved it for swimming and just kept it that way.
I don't remember that
And
one.
he's got a full head of hair.
I'll
so
have to go
she-
through that again because we only watched it once. I would watch it again. Though.
She convinces him to grow it back, and then it turns out as he's growing back, he is starting to go shoot bald.
Mhm.
So and that's the
Interesting.
name. Remember, we should have named all our episodes. This would be episode 298, shoot bald.
Shoot bald. We should
Yeah.
start doing that. Just like it's just like
Whatever weird thing comes up.
Yeah.
After
it's-
300.
After the 300
We'll start
with
naming
first
the
title one.
episode. Okay.
Like it's kind of like I like some songs where it's like not the title's not in the chorus a million times. It's like
Yes.
the title of the song is like something that they say in one verse
Or not at all sometimes.
That's what I was thinking because my favorite song probably or one of my favorite songs, White Stripes, is "Air Near My Fingers."
Yes, and it's not in there.
It's not said once. I still don't know why it's called that.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
But it's cool.
like that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Or like I think same album. I don't remember if Black Math is
I don't
said.
think so.
Or a good example of the like said it once is Seven Nation Army.
Yeah.
Because that's like everyone knows that one. But like that's not the chorus isn't even like there's no really
It's a sports anthem now, buddy.
Oh yeah. Nothing will anger me more than like I think it was Mania 38, 2022. Pat McAfee came out to that. And I was like, oh my god, you're gonna make me hate the song. Luckily not, but like it still bothered me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is episode 298 parentheses shoot bald.
Shoot bald. All right.
Bald. That's if this sticks around, that's all going on the bingo card.
Yeah, I like it. Shoot bald. I don't know how much it'll come up, but
like I mean Ricochet's shoot bald, is he not?
I believe so.
I think so. Right, there you go.
I assume everybody shoot bald because it's a bold choice to make if you have a full head of hair.
Well, Karrion Kross apparently.
Although I was kayfabe bald in high school, I like shaved my head. Although it was down
kayfabe bald.
It was a 1 or a 2, 1 or no guard, so you could see that I still had stubble.
Yeah,
there was no pattern of bald.
That's the thing, though. That's why I thought Karrion Kross would shoot bald because he was bald.
I know.
It's not like he had like the stubble; it's like he was bald.
Yeah,
that's the weird thing.
Rich Swann.
Rich Swann is shoot bald now.
Yeah, he needed to make that choice.
He had hair.
He did.
I think AJ Francis is shoot bald.
Probably.
I'm gonna stop saying shoot bald now.
So we're gonna switch into talking about a show we actually watched it together in the same room
only
today,
hours ago.
So it's taking a look at this week's episode of AEW Dynamite. Let's dive right into it. You texted me saying that,
and I said it to you today too.
There was something you were definitely not happy about, and for you to openly be negative about AEW, I knew it was something.
And then I told you today, I was like, I'm excited to watch Dynamite, and I know there's something you are 100% not like.
And it was the first thing.
And would you say I was accurate in my statement?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I do remember you had an audible reaction.
I did.
I would even say like in the execution of the segment, I didn't like that either. But we'll talk about it. So,
I mean, from one point of view, it's as good as it could have possibly been.
Okay, I do see what you're saying already, and I do kind of agree with that.
Yeah,
but looking at it from like I was thinking when it was happening as it was, and we'll talk about it in a second. But like I was like, this does not make good TV.
No,
it was just like the fans like chanting whatever. Anyways, so like also I was thinking Mox is shoot bald.
Yeah, he is.
Because remember he looked like he was hanging on to the bit of hair for a bit. Like I do think he looks better bald now. I will say that.
Most people do.
So like we're starting Dynamite. Shivani's in the ring with the table and everything. We're gonna start with the MJF Omega contract signing. Then like he keeps getting cut off by Pyro, which is kind of funny. He looked like kind of bothered about it. I don't know. And then Judas hits, and Jericho is back.
Okay. So bonus marks to him because I recognize his theme song.
Yeah,
and that's not for everybody. I don't.
Which. Remember that.
So I
remember that you don't recognize people's theme songs.
I audible groaned when I heard it. Yes, true.
Remember that statement.
Yeah, I don't remember theme songs.
Everybody, write that down right now. It will become poignant.
And then ask
less
yourself,
than an hour.
Will there be evidence of that?
Ask if you want evidence of this statement. Please wait like not even an hour.
There will be plenty.
Because I know like we say a lot of things here, so maybe you need some like substantiated proof, and we will provide proof on that statement momentarily.
I'm gonna crush it.
But yeah, like so he is back to using Judas, right? Because last time we saw him, he was using a different Fozzy song for the whole learning tree.
Sure, they're all bangers.
But the point's proven already that you don't remember.
True.
But to be fair, that was also like maybe a year ago. We probably haven't seen him in a similar time frame to when we last saw Jay White. I think we have seen him more recently than Jay White, but it's like probably not a crazy dissimilar timeline.
Probably.
Which is disappointing. Because one, I was like, go away. And
one, you were super hyped to come back.
Begging for him to come back.
But not this one.
So yeah, like Shivani's in the ring, then power goes off, Judas plays, Jericho returns. And so he's wearing like a purple jacket and whatever, and he looks
Ikemenjiro.
oh my god, Ikemenjiro.
Deep pull.
Yeah. He was kind of funny.
He was funny.
And Jericho's got like a purple Tron, whatever.
I would rather him than Jericho. I would have rathered Ikemen Jiro came out to Judas by far. And that's how he's reinvented himself as an Asian man.
The Jim Halpert bit.
Yes.
Do that.
See?
Ikemen Jericho.
Already way better. Already way better.
Like have Ikemen Jericho come out in a purple jacket. He's Ikemen Jericho.
Exactly.
Boom. And
Done.
they both have like long hair and like they do like fake smiles and whatever. Yeah,
So
do that.
much better.
So it's literally just Jericho sitting around the ring for like maybe like 3 minutes or something. Like this, like kind of hyping up the fans. And he says, Winnipeg, AEW, I'm home. That's it. So
That's
first
the
off,
highlight.
Okay, yeah.
As short as humanly possible.
I'm happy, but it wasn't even short. He waited,
True.
made me wait, and then
I
did
mean,
nothing.
the whole thing was lengthy, but
That's
he
what I'm
didn't
saying.
say anything.
Which is good, but at the same time, it's like, then I don't know. Then why'd you waste my time? So already, I'm not a fan of this because like I couldn't be unhappier. I was fully okay when like we're like, okay, he's going to WWE. I'm like,
See ya. Have fun.
thank you. I've been so happy to have him off TV this past year. I think like, and I've said Dynamite's had like a renaissance year this year, and it's been great. He's been gone.
Coincidence? Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I would have been even happier to ignore him in the Fed, but now he's back and I'm already bothered. This is just him doing nothing. So what was the point? It's just him like making a big stink about him doing nothing. So he's like, see, I can get the fans excited over me doing nothing, like something like that, right? Like, and I don't get what the point was, other than like it was just stupid. And I was thinking like when it's just him standing in the ring doing, I'm like, this does not make for great TV. It's like if we just sat here and like it's like dead air. It felt like the TV equivalent of dead air for me, and I didn't like that. And there's just the fans being excited for him, which I'm not. So it's like I'm sounding like I can like relate. It's just like I'm not excited.
I know.
He's the definition of washed and passive for me. His in-ring and character work have been brutal for the last few years. Like we've been complaining about him basically nonstop. I've seen so much discourse online of like, oh, like, you know, the WWE fans were so excited of him back, and now they're gonna like trash him because he's not coming back, which I've already seen happen. Or now it's like the AEW fans are gonna praise him again when we were like saying like, oh yeah, you can have him. I'm not gonna do that.
There's a chance. If he's good, he's good.
I like if he proves me wrong, maybe, but I'm
Sure.
not going in with that mindset.
No, of course not.
I've been wanting him gone, and I fully stand by that still. I stand by that now more than ever because I already didn't like this. I don't hope they're not gonna. I mean, they're gonna try to make him babyface because I don't want to cheer him. I don't really want to even boo him, to be honest. But like, because I have little to no faith he's gonna make me want him to stay.
I agree.
Right? Like, it's not like I'm just like, oh, I don't want you here because you're leaving. I want you to leave because I don't want you here.
And we've talked about it a million times. Last time his plan was to like elevate other people, and nobody comes out of anything. It
never works, and his feuds take up like half the year at minimum,
and it doesn't help anybody.
And here's my thing too: like his reinventions aren't what they used to be. In the ring, he's slow, sloppy, and pretty basic, and he can't keep up with like Ospreay, Hangman, Fletcher, Takeshita, Andrade, Jet Speed, Bandito, even like MJF. Like there's so many people he can't keep up with. Like we just saw like Pac is another one. We've seen El Clone recently. Can't keep Briscoe.
Do you think he can still hit a lion salt? It's been dodgy a couple times.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he's phasing that out. Judas Effect, Walls, like a
which now Andrade's
like I said, I was saying that and Jericho wasn't even back. Andrade's got the back elbow market cornered.
Kendall Gray's added that.
I did see that. Does not as well though.
It's good, but it's not as good.
And like I bet he's gonna start doing the Walls of Jericho, but it's gonna be like, remember when old man Sting would do like a shitty sharpshooter?
Oh, it was so bad.
That's so bad. What the Walls of Jericho is gonna be like. Which I feel like it kind of was already, but I feel like it's gonna get worse.
Don't you think? Like if I'm AEW and I'm the petty man that I am, I wait to do this until after Mania because I want all the WWE people to start speculating that he's going to appear doing this.
I do think that I would do
and
that.
Then be like, get them all to moan and complain, and then be like, nope, he's in AEW.
Yeah, like do the Dynamite after Mania, which wouldn't be that. It would be like less than a month.
I just think that would be funny.
I would do that too. Like this bothered me. Not a terrible way to start the show because I don't want him here. He doesn't serve the purpose he once did. Like I won't deny, like we've said this before, he was important to AEW starting.
Huge.
And honestly, we probably wouldn't be here without him. That's not.
But we're here now.
But we're here now. We don't need him now. Like the Le Champion was funny. He had some segments of MJF that were funny. He had some decent matches back then. But that's not. It's not 2019. It's not 2020.
Yeah.
It's not even 2021. But like when the inner circle of baby faces from that, like, that was iffy, but it's fine. But like once you start doing Jazz and then like he was teaming with Omega and they did Learning Tree, like that was all terrible. His runs in ROH, I don't know why they did that. We're not there now. He's not useful anymore.
And I agree with everything you said. And the only other thing I would add is it also felt like he was a perfect fit for WWE now.
Yeah, because they don't care about wrestling. They love nostalgia.
Your schedule. Just do presentations for a bit, have a few matches, transition into Hall of Fame stuff. They love you for appearances.
You'll get a
mainstream things.
I did see one
just
person
felt like
theorize that like he probably looked at Sting's retirement run and then Cena's, and maybe that was the deciding factor.
Maybe,
which I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean this with every fiber of my being. I don't want a Jericho retirement tour here, especially because like so much of his career was in WWE. Like, just if you're a Jericho fan, I would want a WWE, and if you're not a Jericho fan, I wouldn't want an AEW.
Yeah, I know.
So like, either way, I think he shouldn't be retiring here.
And it was not the ideal start to this show for sure.
Yeah,
starting out with a deficit.
I've seen speculation that like, or I saw like a news report like there's speculation he's under a new deal. I'm like, no, duh, right? But his old deal was frozen though, so this could be on the tail end of his last deal. Maybe he's only here for a couple of months. Wishful thinking.
And they'll just have him get beat up for a month and then gone.
Or maybe he wins on his way. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope he's not on a new deal because that is just more suffering for me.
He probably is.
Yeah. No, he probably is. Then we get Ospreay attacking Mox backstage. Security separates them. Eventually, Ospreay shouting. They keep censoring it.
I could barely tell who it was until they pulled them. The nature of the pants gave me an idea that it was him, but I was like, I can't tell who that is.
And then I guess Yuta would be kayfabe bald because he's like the buzz cut kind of hair.
Not shoot bald.
No, Mox is shoot bald.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to what was supposed to start. It's Omega and MJF, their contract signing. Omega's in ring gear.
True.
But that's because his match will be like pretty shortly after this.
True.
He says MJF would like to have everyone believe the people are here for him, but they're here to see the best wrestle. He's not interested in exchange of words. He's interested in the world title. MJF laughs at Omega, saying he's 100%. And he says he could talk about how Omega's joints are aging as fast as the bags of milk Canadians drink out of because they're in Winnipeg, which is also part of the reason Jericho was there.
And yes, Canadians drink milk out of bags. Yep. Well, we pour it from a bag into another vessel, but like it comes in bags.
Yeah.
I remember I was telling you my buddy in the States that blew his mind.
Yeah. And that was
doesn't make a lot of sense.
I was thinking about it because we were listening to, when I was in the car with Mom, we were listening to that song Bandages.
Yeah.
About Uncle Phil when he was younger.
Bag of juice. So it makes sense.
So it's like, it's a similar thing. You could talk about how, like Ibushi, Omega is a strong gust of wind away from retirement, which I like funny. That was pretty funny. He says he's not going to do that. He's going to talk about the thing Omega doesn't want to talk about. He's been so desperate to become world champion again because before he returned, he had a visit to the doctor, and the doctor said diverticulitis to the point where Omega's intestines can explode at any point, and Omega's stomach is a ticking time bomb. I don't know if this is a shoot or not.
I don't think so, but it fits.
I do like it. And Omega sold it well, I thought.
Yep.
He says Omega is on a fast winding clock and looking to cement his legacy. But the news gets worse because when the devil is through with him, everyone will have to be embarrassed and ashamed of him and have no choice but to admit their god is a false idol who would be better off dead. This ticks Omega off. He flips over the table, and MJF goes Omega to him because he had that no contact clause thing. Speedball comes out to hold Omega back. MJF makes a Karate Kid crack. Speedball says everyone gets what MJF's trying to do because he's afraid of Omega. MJF should be thanking Omega because there's no AEW without him. Then without AEW, there's no MJF. He says respect is earned. MJF needs to respect that Omega's a living legend. And MJF thinks he's on that level, but that's only true in his mind. Maybe some of MJF's ego will go away if he kicks some sense into him, so he wants a match tonight. Omega says he'd rather have no intestines than no balls, and MJF accepts the challenge for Speedball, and he says Canada's a dump.
Yeah, I thought this was good, and everybody did what they needed to. Omega's like coming out and sort of pandering to the fans, right? And then MJF is pointing out his health problems. Like, how would MJF have access to that information, right? But anyways, so it makes sense because it's going to set up. It's going to set up him viciously targeting the midsection, right? Which is something.
Yeah, I like that MJF went hard on the diverticulitis. So that's what I was hoping for the other week, right? I just like you. I'm hoping that Omega needs to embrace the wrestling god thing next week.
Yeah,
like he needs to get so pissed off at MJF. He's like, no, I am wrestling god. I'm better than you. I'm going to take your title, whether he does or not, whatever. And that'll make this really great. But I do like setting up Speedball MJF. That sounds pretty sick as well.
And I feel like AEW doesn't do the whole segments leading to a match tonight that often.
No, that's
'Cause I
why I'm
feel
always
like
surprised when it happens.
I feel like NXT does it all the time.
main
'cause-
roster does it.
Right.
Like they used to do it all the time. at
Using it
least.
sparingly like this, I'm okay with.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised because I was following Dynamite before I watched it, and I saw like, oh, the Speedball MJF got announced for main event. I was like, oh, I was surprised because like it never happens.
Because when it happens so much, it makes it feel like your authority, like your GM isn't planning matches. You don't have
it also makes it feel like you're not really planning ahead of time.
the day of the show. You don't have a show full of stuff. Like you can just book a match on
which
the fly.
I guess would make sense if Vince was always rewriting shows
True.
day of. Because I know that was the thing that was happening.
So yeah, I thought everybody did their role here, and it all made sense.
Agreed. Then we moved to Omega, Jack Perry, and Brody King versus The Demand. It was actually funny. I was in seminar yesterday, and I was wearing the Bite Me Jack Perry shirt, and it did confuse people.
I'm sure it did.
It was great. Moonsault to the floor on the pile from Perry. We get Leona with a huge shoulder tackle to Perry on the floor. The Demand hit a great sequence on Perry. I like that. Omega got a nice hot tag flurry. He hits a Snapdragon to Leona. Then King comes in with a cannonball to all three members of the Demand. Like they're stacked in the corner. Because Omega, like, he hit a Snapdragon to Leona and it kind of, like, set him up perfectly for the cannonball. So, like, all three of the members of the Demand were there, and then Brody King gets the cannonball. Leona gets, like, a string where he, like, runs around ringside and he takes out all the baby faces one by one. I thought that was kind of neat. Khan hits, like, I like when he does it. It's like a running suplex, kind of.
Yeah.
It's really cool, I think. And Ricochet follows up with a springboard for 50 for 2. Suicide dive from Brody King onto the pile. Then Omega runs up for the toe pick on heel, but Ricochet cuts him off with a springboard clothesline. We get V-trigger. Then he goes for another. Ricochet counters, hits a poison rana. King with the diamond crossbody to Leona. They go over the barricade and through the timekeeper's table. That looked cool.
Yeah, it did.
Ricochet with the vertigo to Omega for a near fall. Finish comes when Omega nails a couple of V-triggers. We get one wing angels with Ricochet, and it's over.
So the first half of this, I was kind of like, this is pretty not, and you were not engaged either. I even made a note like this match not keeping Jack's attention.
No, not a ton, but I thought it ended up being pretty fun.
I did too, and it's because the trios things we always like, they do them so well, and then it really picked up in the second half. I do think the Demand are like a little less whatever since Ricochet lost the title.
I do kind of
They've
agree.
lost a little something, but
I was thinking, like, if not the Dogs, they're a team I'd like to see at the trios titles.
yeah, I didn't
So
think
could
they
do
were
that.
going to win here. So I thought it ended up being a good TV match with suffered a bit with lack of drama, but
Yeah, I agree. It was a bit of a strange mix of baby faces, but I kind of like that because I like them all. And everyone looked good here. I thought, like, especially Ricochet, I thought put in a good showing. He's always great quality, and taking a fall isn't a big deal for him, I think. But yeah, like, I also like the tease of King Leona Haas fight. I do hope the Demand get a little more luster on them again. Because, yeah, like, I think they were doing really well with, like, Ricochet winning the title. They had the feud with the Hurt Syndicate as well last year. So, like, they're just maybe in a bit of downswing, which is fine.
and they can't be pushed all the time.
Yeah. So,
It's not
like,
how
they're
it
not,
goes.
like, terribly off or anything. It's like,
No,
it's fine. Maybe it's a bit down period. Maybe they'll do a couple jobs and then, like, work their way back up or
Yep.
something. Like, it's fine. Then we get a Willow Nightingale interview. She says she wants to defend the title on Collision tomorrow. So, she wants to face the best, and we'll see who steps up to the challenge. This will turn out to be Sheeta.
and so because I think I watched all of Collision last week. I was doing other things, but I had it on. So it's like she and Harley are done, right?
Yeah, they're, like, focusing on single stuff for a bit,
And they're
which I
still buddies and whatever. They're true friends, as we've been told.
I like that.
But Willow's going off on her own. Yeah. Well, I guess they both are.
That's fine.
Yep.
Then we get Christian and Copeland arriving. They're here to take out FTR and take out anyone in their way. Christian takes this as a cue to hit Renee with the chair, but Copeland, like, stops him and he's like, no, what the hell? This amused me. Christian amused me. This was fine. It was quick.
And it's kind of what we wanted, right? That Christian's still going to be a prick, and that Edge is the one who can kind of rein him in a little bit. And that's kind of what this was. Like, he wants to immediately attack Renee with a chair.
Yeah.
But Edge is the one who can stop him. So,
And then we get a commercial break, and we're back with them again.
yes.
They're barging into FTR's locker room, but it's just RPG Vice for some reason. Main eventers.
Yes, for sure.
Trent says FTR on Collision tomorrow, so Coleman says they'll be there. Christian says he thinks they're in their way, so then they beat the crap out of RPG Vice. And this is fine. I think this could have been all one segment without the break with the commercials, but it's fine. Commentary raised a good question as to why the Callous guys are in FTR's locker room. So I did like them mentioning that. Maybe there's some sort of alliance there.
I think that was kind of the point, because commentary went out of their way.
Yeah.
So I think that's maybe not the point, but it's one of the things we're supposed to get from that. Is there something?
FTR wanted to hire jobbers.
Could be. Dangerous RPG Vice,
RPG
for sure.
Vice. Then we get Pac versus Osprey 2, Electric Boogaloo. We get Pac attacking Ospreay from behind during his entrance, and we get Brainbuster on the ramp.
Looked good.
Ospreay's helped up by officials, but then he ends up wanting to do the match anyways. Bell rings, immediately fired a pump kick, does Pac, and then he goes at the neck. Ospreay comes back with his handspring corkscrew kick for 2. Cool sequence where Pac counters that cheeky nanos kick in the corner, goes for moonsault into a DDT, call back to the first match. But Ospreay blocks it, muscles up with a brainbuster, we get a 450 splash for 2. Pac does end up laying that moonsault into a tilt-a-whirl DDT on the floor. Looks super killer. We get stack power from Ospreay for 2, then Styles Clash right at that, another 2 count. Commentary made the point like he didn't transition super clean just because of his neck, I think.
Yep.
Pac goes for an avalanche poison rana, but Ospreay flips out of it, really clean. Then Pac catches him with a snap hurricane rana for 2. Pac like pops up Ospreay just to have him like face plant, and then smashes him with a big layer, tombstone pile driver, then black arrow to the back right into the brutalizer. Ospreay tries to get up out of it, but he falls back down. He almost gets the ropes. Pac rolls him back in the middle of the ring. This allows Ospreay to counter and a roll up for the win. Pac with the attack after the bell, but Ospreay throws it back and hits a hidden blade. Yuta and Garcia attack him. Claudio comes down with the chair. They put the chair on his neck. They're going to do this neck stomp. Mox stops him. Mox gets a mic and says to Ospreay, look at the situation you found yourself in, and how did you think this would go? Did he put Ospreay here, or did Ospreay put himself here? This could have been a bad night for him. He should use his head, or he may lose it permanently, and it's not personal for him, so don't make it personal. Definitely inferior to their first match, but still a great match.
Like, still, that was
TV
my
match.
thing. Like, really entertaining match, and there were sequences of really cool.
But it does not hold a candle to their pay-per-view match.
And I wanted more than this, and I'm still saying it's a very good
Yeah,
TV
that's what I'm
match.
saying. Like, these guys half-ass in, they're having a good match, right?
Yes.
Not saying they did half-ass it, but, like, obviously, and I love me some Pac. I love the neck targeting that continues to be a thing, right?
Maybe
they're always
Ospreay
gonna
does
deliver.
need to ramp up. Like, he's coming back from...
Yeah, maybe this isn't full Ospreay.
Right.
But I have a tough time telling the difference. I liked Mox's promo as well. It's not as heelish as he was.
He's showing mercy for sure.
Right.
Could have killed Ospreay here.
But I like how he's showing mercy. He's like giving it as a warning shot. But if the Death Riders were to turn on him, they could show
Which
that
you
as...
still want to have happen.
Yes. But honestly, realistically speaking, they could see that as weakness instead of mercy, right? But I do like it because like there's this calm threat, this kind of slight intimidation about it that I kind of like.
Menace.
Right? Like it's like he's calm collected, but like there's like that threat underneath everything he's saying. So I like that. And he is shoot-balled. Then we get Triangle Madness. Yay, it's all of them. Against Mina Shakira and the Brawling Birds.
So average. I thought this whole...
Yeah. There's a babyface corner barrage to Sky Blue. Sequence for something for everyone. Hart tries to bring in Brass Knucks, but Hater takes her out. We get 2 birds, 1 stone. Which I do like the name for that. To Tekla, and then Haterade to Hart for the win. This is fine. Pretty short. Did not interest me much.
I just thought it was super average, and the finish was kind of flat. I
agree. I still do see potential with the Brawling Birds team.
I was just going to say, I kind of like them, so guess who I'm going to blame for not getting engaged in this?
The people I don't like.
Right.
Well, because I like all the baby faces. I think
with
Mina's
Tekla.
great. I think the other 2 are great. And then, I think Tekla's great. It seems like we're getting Hater Tekla the title, which is cool.
I'm kind of on board with Tekla now. She's come around.
I agree. She just got a new deal, so good for her. Like, clearly, she was worth locking up.
And it's despite who she's paired up with or partnered with, not because of.
I feel like there's been times like that before, but I can't really think of what I'm thinking of right now.
But yeah, thought this was the most average thing ever, I thought.
I agree. Then we hear from Darby Allin. He calls MJF and says they're playing games with the Don Callis because MJF's scared. He doesn't care who beats MJF as long as somebody brings his egotistical run to an end, and he wants MJF out here. Callis and the boys come out. Callis says MJF's paid them a lot of money, and he says if MJF can be like a chosen member of the Callis family, he gets the next shot at MJF. He says he and MJF agreed to be Andrade, and Andrade, I wrote MJF. Andrade, seems like news to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
He says MJF also paid him to have the Callis and beat him down now. Darby fends him off with a skateboard till King and Perry come down and clean house. So Darby has more friends than Ospreay.
Right, exactly.
King and Perry stand up with Darby, given their history, which I thought was nice. And then Omega comes out. I will say I did see I think it was just one of the social media ones, but there's a promo backstage with Darby, Perry, and Brody to set up because they're gonna face the Callis guys next week. I told you it's Darby, Perry, Brody against Takeshita, Davis, and Andrade, which I'm like, holy crap.
Sounds great.
But Brody King obviously made nod to their coffin match history,
right.
Brody King's hanging him out the apron sleeper. And then Perry, I think the only thing he said in that promo was you set me on fire. which like I did forget about
Yeah,
that.
you
So
did.
that's pretty crazy. But I was fine to set up Andrade Darby. Andrade didn't seem to be up on this, right? So I wonder if it's like it's further teasing him leaving, or if it's just gonna be like a fake out, or if it's something else. I don't know. I did like the nod to the history Darby has with those two,
Yeah.
because like they do have quite a violent history, right?
And it's a continuation of Andrade not appreciating Callis, like volunteering him for things, right? It was the same before. He didn't want to help
Right.
MJ. So
And
there's
it
something going
continues
on
the
there.
family in general not being happy, or like at least the major players not being happy with the MJF deal. Because remember, Fletcher also doesn't like this.
And I think, in a way, when you have like 12 people in the Callis, there's a new guy in there too. Did you hear that?
From CMLL, yeah. Volador.
So anyways, when you
Who
have...
apparently he's got history of like beefing with Andrade and his family or something. So that's an interesting thing they could explore.
So when you have that many people in your group, like having some issues and dissension or whatever is pretty normal.
Even if
right?
it's
It
nothing
makes
right
sense.
now.
Yeah.
Like Andrade could stay there for months still.
Right.
Right? Like you could just like, it could be like teasing it, and then down the line when he's the next to defect, it makes more sense.
It's
right?
all the other straws before the last straw, sort of.
Right. Like I could see Takesha's going to be the first to leave. I think Fletcher follows him eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably Andrade. And maybe Davis goes with Fletcher.
I don't know.
I hope Fletcher's not hurt.
They did wrestle as Aussie Open was together on.
I know. That made me really
Collision
happy.
too, right?
And
yeah.
then Fletcher's speculated to be injured. I really hope not.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I did see. I was like, oh, Aussie Open.
Yeah. They did talk about them too. I'll
always miss Aussie Open. They should have came out to their tag theme. Their theme was great. Then we can move to the main event. It's Mustafa MJF versus Mike Bailey, both in like patriotic gear.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that. It's like because Speedball's a Canadian, or as Callis would say, a French Canadian puke.
Yeah.
And they're in Canada, and then MJF immediately reverts to doing like the
super
American thing. I love it. It's so simple, but it's great. And we get Omega on commentary for this one as well.
Right.
Another week where I feel like they're getting their mileage out of Omega a bit.
Yeah, you're right. He was on at least three times
last week. This is like maybe 2.
Yeah.
I think. And like in a lengthy segment before, right? Like, so it's interesting. They're getting their money's worth. MJF hits that powerbomb backbreaker that looks awesome. Where like Speedball hits off the backbreaker off the knee, but then also hits like his neck off the mat.
Stole it from Josh Alexander, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's also in Penta's moveset in 2K, so maybe he does it. I don't know. Speedball with a series of kicks and a running shooting star for 2. He knocks MJF off the apron with a pump kick, then we get a triangle moonsault to the floor. Soul kick, knee strike, rolling elbow from MJF. I thought that was really fluid. Then he runs the rope. Speedball comes back with that following moonsault slam for 2. Speedball goes for a springboard hurricane. MJF catches him perfect with a sit-up powerbomb for 2. That looked great. Speedball shoves MJF off a heat seeker attempt, then MJF does this thing where like he Beastball slides out of the ring, and Speedball like perfectly timed springboard moonsault to the floor. I always love that kind of spot from Speedball. It's great. Ultimate Weapon connects, but we get a rope break for a near fall. That was really good. Then the finish comes when Speedball misses a moonsault knee drop on the apron. We got a really nice tombstone on the apron from MJF right in a heat seeker as he says, "God bless America."
Yeah.
For the win. I thought a great match. Speedball gets to shine again in like a big spotlight too, right? Like he was never gonna win, but he just looks great again. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he's winning over more and more fans by the week.
I think so.
Right? I think like because he seems to be getting
there
really
could
over.
be like a groundswell of like we need to get him a title of some kind.
I think he needs to get one of the mid card belts to someone. I honestly think we give him and Fletcher a pay-per-view blow-off, and I think he gives Speedball the belt.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. I think, and then him doing TNT title open challenges, I think would be awesome.
Because he is having a great 2026.
He had a great 2025 too. Him and Knight.
Just awesome.
And I think honestly, MJ doesn't get enough credit for like. He's really good at giving people a lot of time when they like the Kevin Knight match. He let Kevin Knight look great in that.
He let Bailey look great in this.
Bailey look great here. He let Brody King look great. Like MJF is a lot more giving in these matches than people give him credit for. I think, especially as the world champion, as one of the top guys in the company.
Right.
Like,
if anyone could go and say, "Hey, I'm dominating this kid in this spot,"
especially with how he like acts in kayfabe, right? But like I think like this stuff like this goes to show like he clearly is willing to do what's better.
Yeah.
Like for the company here, and that's making Speedball look great, and Speedball did look great.
He did.
I also thought Omega on commentary added some value too. Like, I thought like he was pretty solid.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I thought his MJ's reactions, like him shouting, like he's not like, "Oh shit," and like stuff like that he does, like I think are great.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Great main event.
So I really like this match. Like, and again, even Speedball lost, and he's like not. He's maybe not the most main event caliber. Again, I would argue more main event caliber than Roosh, and definitely more so than RPG Vice.
Yeah. And I think he's going to be a guy that the top guys want to work with because they know they're getting an amazing match.
Yeah,
even if it means they have to
good.
give Bailey 2/3 of it, it's still going to be
Everyone
amazing.
looks good with Speedball though, right?
I thought really good main event. The only marks it loses, right, is because we're Speedball's not winning. But a very good main event. Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Overall show thoughts. Your grade. I'll let you go first again.
I actually hadn't thought about it.
I didn't officially write anything down. I do like to put it in my notes for
So I really like the main event. I like the trios match, the male trios match. I really did like Pac Ospreay. The only blemish in the matches is like the women's trios match.
Yeah.
But like Darby segment was solid. The contract segment was really good. I like Cope and Christian. It's just I think you do lose marks for having the women's trios match, and then the Jericho thing I really didn't like. But really Jericho didn't do that much. So I think I'm gonna knock it a bit for having Jericho for sure.
Right.
But I think I'll go with like a high B because I think the other stuff was really good. I think otherwise it's a B plus if like the women's match is a little better, and the Jericho is not there.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with the B. I think.
Mine was a B as well. Solid B. Jericho's a slow start, and there was 2 matches that even though I do think they were good, and I don't want to say they weren't, they could have been better.
Yeah.
Like Pac Ospreay should have been better, and even the trios could have started off.
That's fair.
hotter.
I think the trios match next week should be a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. So B show really good still.
Yeah, I agreed.
All right, we're going to shift gears into trivia. It's going to be a bit different this week. He's excited for it. The goal of the trivia, before we even reveal what it's about, is to make me look stupid. So, which is not that hard.
I'm
to be
pretty
fair,
good at it.
But, so we'll get into that now. It's what we call off the top of his head. So I don't have to do anything other than guess.
I don't think so.
And it's audio for everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And what did I tell you was my goal with this?
To make me look stupid.
Yes.
To provide evidence that I don't.
How could I best accomplish this?
I mean,
I will answer
there's a lot
that
of
for
options.
you. This is where I answer it. By picking AEW themes, the company we watch the most, that have been utilized on TV no earlier than the beginning of 2025.
Okay.
Not that long ago.
Okay, that's not bad.
So when you don't know these themes, you will look stupid.
You're assuming I don't know already?
I am almost positive I can get you on at least 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
For sure. Like, I'm like...
Out
of
16?
With full confidence.
I'm guessing... so you're saying I'm going to get 14 correct?
That's
crazy.
I'm saying for sure. This is with the options. Okay, so we'll do the same systems. Like, no option, I'll give you full point, and then we'll do half point if you need options, yeah? Because I think that's what we usually do.
I feel like I deserve a full point even with the options, to be honest. But
that's true. But do you want to? No, we'll keep it that way.
How about I get a bonus mark if I get it without an option?
Okay, deal.
To make up for ones that I clearly won't get.
Sure. Okay. I accept those terms. Okay. So I'll try for the first one. And like, I have how I do this. I always have like indents on where I want to start the themes, so that like to make it, because there are some themes if I played them from the beginning, you would know.
We're gonna get a copyright strike and get demonetized from our $0.
I said what? You can't demonetize what's never been monetized.
Correct.
Okay, well, let's try out the first one. We'll see how this goes. All right, let's do it now.
So generic. Okay, I'm gonna need options.
You want me to skip ahead to a bit with like lyrics? Would that be of use to you? Maybe, probably not.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
go with that.
Options?
Yes. Like? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Roddy Strong, Pac, Ciampa, Fletcher.
Not.
You should definitely know this one.
Not Ciampa.
Okay, that's good. At least you know that's not Ciampa. That's a good.
I'm gonna say not Fletcher.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Roddy Strong.
It is Fletcher.
Damn it.
That's why I thought that was a good one. Cause I thought you might recognize it
No.
because it's Fletcher.
The
thing is with the
0 for 1
release on iTunes is that like it doesn't have the Proto Star shout at the beginning, because that would have been the giveaway.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Right, so that's why I didn't include that.
All right.
Okay, number 2.
0 for 1.
This one's fairly recent.
It's not going to be good.
I do want to skip forward a bit on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I guess? But if I'm wrong, can I still get the options? If I take this
I'll
risk?
think about it.
Is it the dogs?
It is the dogs.
Okay. So I get a bonus too.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So that is a plus
that one, if I didn't play that, I didn't think you'd get it. But
even from the snarling, I was ready to say dogs. But
that's why I was gonna like leave it. But I was like, okay, maybe I'll give you. Right. To be fair, I thought you would get Fletcher and not get that one, so that balances out. I'll allow it.
Well, because that one is so recent, it would be hard not to.
That's why I was like, again, that one's like you should know that. Do you want to hear the options just for fun?
Yep.
My first option was Brody King, so I thought that would get you if you asked the
So
options.
that's why I kept listening, because I was like, the snarl might not be.
That's why I thought that would be a funny pick.
Yeah.
I did Brody King, the Dogs, Just Gabe Kidd, or Buddy Matthews, because like Brody King affiliated.
All fair.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Number 3. Death Riders.
Yeah, it's Moxley, but I'll allow Death Riders. I'll give you that
It's
one.
another +1.
Yeah, that one's good. I'll allow that. Then I need to find. This is the next one. I need to actually find Indian. I need what? Okay, because yeah, I always like
I'm crushing it.
Some of them are.
I'm 4 for 3 technically.
All right, I'll allow it. That's right. Because yeah.
It'll
right.
balance out. I promise.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Give us a second.
Oh my god, I know this. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ricochet?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay, I'm impressed.
Closing my eyes helped.
It does say Ricochet at the beginning of the song, so that's like, I would like to say I'm proud of my options for this one. Because it's Speedball, Ricochet, Blake Christian, Ace Austin. So they're all ones with like fairly generic themes, similar style.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think then I shouldn't, if I guess, that's it. I either have to take the chance and go for the +1.
Okay, we'll allow that. Okay.
Or I don't get, because then I would have got it for sure. Right?
Okay, right. So then you're gambling on.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That's fair. Okay, this one doesn't have options.
Oh, wow. So I should know it. Okay. Bang, bang, gang.
I just wanted to play it. I just like it.
Fair
It's
enough.
great. It's a good one. I play it a million times too, so you would know it by then. Plus,
So
it's
I'm
like fantastic.
8 for 5. I'm 8 out of 5.
It's so great. I love that. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
All right, this is number 6. I am playing this one from start. Okay, cool.
I need the options for sure.
All right.
Options.
Ricochet, Nick Wayne, Kevin Knight, Sammy Guevara.
Ooh.
I will say some people have multiple themes. So
Okay. I am leaning towards, I'll do it. Kevin Knight.
It is Kevin Knight.
Yes.
I would have also accepted Jet Speed since they use his tag theme.
But I only get 1 for that.
But yeah. And I will say that some people have multiple themes, so the repeat answers are intentional.
I just
sometimes.
ignored that. I felt you were misleading me, so I just
That one
ignored
was
everything
misleading.
you said after that.
Not always necessarily misleading.
True.
But that one was
I do know you fairly
intentionally
well.
misleading. Yeah. I do like to mess with you with these.
I'm doing really good.
Okay.
To be fair.
This one is number 7. Okay.
Where is
Where
it?
is it? Where is it? Why is it not playing?
Who comes out to dead silence? Let me think.
I mean, where is it? Why is it not going? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me see if I can play and pause. Because, I mean, hey, NXT Ciampa used to do that, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. I could have guessed.
It's just like not even moving right now.
What about the next one?
Why work? What if I
Uh-oh.
just start from the beginning? Will that work?
No.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Do the next one.
Do the next one? Okay.
If you have to
hold
do
on.
15, you do 15.
Give me one more try. You will work.
Because I don't want to have to edit and post. I'm not cutting this out.
Okay. Well, you will try the next one then.
Maybe we only get 6, 7.
Maybe. This
6.
one's, it's thinking again. So now it's like, oh my God, no way you're going to do this to me.
Not working.
Don't do this to me. Yeah, see, now it's not even like, it's thinking.
Well, thinking is not good for us.
That
No
is
good.
not good.
Because right now we did 6 so far.
Yeah. Let me see
I'm
if
5,
I can.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I can YouTube it really quick.
9 out of 6 is where I'm at right now.
Let's see. Is it just a Wi-Fi thing? Because my computer seems to be shot right now.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything on Wi-Fi.
Hold on.
All my stuff is offline for recording.
It does seem to be giving me an issue. Let me see if I can do
Wi-Fi
something.
problems?
Yeah, maybe if I can. No, this is really professional, but if I just like hotspot it,
I may have to cut all this out.
you might, unfortunately.
Although it's easier this week because
Where's the hotspot? Hotspot's on. Okay, we're gonna last minute hotspot this.
try again.
And maybe, hopefully that one is just, why did it skip that one? Can I go back? I can go back both. Okay, let's see if it works now. Come on.
I don't hear anything.
Here we go.
This was number 7, right?
Yeah.
I need options.
Figured out. All right. The Ops, Samoa Joe, Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta. I'm glad we got figured out.
I think it's Garcia.
It is Garcia.
Yes. So I remember I kind of like his theme.
We do
and
like
that
that
was
one.
kind of all right.
That one is it. That one's good.
I'm a smart
That is
boy.
a good one.
Okay.
Where's this one? Is a certain late. I just need to remember that I'm like hotspotting this, so I remember later.
I'm number
It's
8
fine.
now.
At least we had a solution. Okay, here we go.
Maybe your over-under wasn't terrible because I am smashing this so far. I mean, I want to take a chance because of the nature of professional wrestling. But do I wait? Because if I get the options, you're going to pack it with Latin stars anyways. So am I better off?
I did do that.
So am I better off to just
I did do that.
take the shot? Because I'm between, can I say names out loud without committing?
Sure.
So I'm like, Andrade was my immediate thought.
Okay.
And then I'm like, well, what if it's Bandito?
Okay.
Right? And then I figure
They're both options.
Right. So even if I get the options and then you're going to throw in like Hechicero or something. But I'm just going to take a risk and say Andrade.
It was Andrade.
Yes, I was pretty
I'll
sure.
give you the 2 for that. The other 2 options were Commander and Roosh.
Fair enough. Roosh, I wouldn't have thought.
I did purposely make that. I went racist because I knew that's the way to go.
Well, that is the way to go for wrestling. You kind of have to.
Yeah. This one I feel like you'll probably get.
I got a +1 for that too.
Oh wait, I forgot it says his name. We'll go with that.
I know that's Swerve already.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I'm good.
That's his old one too.
You're not making me look stupid at all.
Mike, there's some.
We're on number
recent
10
ones.
now?
Hopefully I'll give you some. The Fletcher one did get you pretty good
It
out of the
did.
gate at least.
Right out of the gate.
That one, that actually did.
I haven't missed since then.
That's true. All right, here we go.
Looking down the barrel of a weapon. The barrel of a weapon.
I have a guess, but I'm not comfortable enough to say it. I'll take options.
Josh Alexander, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, Hook.
Oh. Sorry, say those again.
Alexander, Brody, Matthews, and then Hook.
I know it's not Hook. Is it? I feel like I know it's not Brody King, too. Or is it? He uses his own band, doesn't he?
Which this could be.
It could be. And Buddy Matthews, and who is the other one?
Joshua Alexander. Injury.
I'll take Buddy Matthews.
It was Josh Alexander.
Damn it.
Yay.
That was number 10?
That was number 10, yeah.
All right.
I did it. I did the
I
thing.
knew who. I was confident in whose it wasn't, but it didn't help me get to
wasn't
who
Hook.
it was.
Yeah,
because I know his is like a slow jam.
it is like, yeah, that one. I do like that one.
Yeah.
Though. Okay, here's number 11.
Not ringing a bell so far.
I'll let it kick in.
Oh, that part does. I definitely should know.
This one is generic.
Options. But I know it.
Hechicero,
No.
Shibata, Takeshita, Speedball.
Oh. Sorry, Hechicero.
Hechicero, Shibata,
Oh,
Takeshita,
Shibata.
Speedball.
I don't think it's Hechicero.
Okay.
I don't think it's Speedball.
Okay.
I don't think it's any of them. I guess if we really get down to it.
It's so generic, it really could fit a lot of people.
I'm going to guess. I'll guess Speedball.
It was Takeshita.
Damn it. That was 11.
Speedball's theme is like, it's pretty fitting for him.
I thought I got a read when I said it wasn't Speedball. That the way you reacted made me think I was wrong.
I did not intend to do that, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah. I made a read. It was wrong.
All right. This one is number 12, right? Yeah, 12, 13, 14. 15.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
12.
makes sense. Okay. Awesome.
There was a sword, so I assume Carmen Petrovich.
Carmen Petrovich.
Well, I'll need my options.
All right. Switchblade, Blake Christian, Wheeler Yuta, Ace Austin.
I mean, there was clearly a blade sound at the beginning of it, but is that not a switchblade? Switchblades don't make that sound. That's unsheathing a katana.
I don't know what a switchblade.
Sorry, switchblade. Who else?
Switchblade, Vanilla Baby, Wheeler Yuta, and Ace Austin.
I won't know if it's Vanilla Baby. I'll say Ace Austin.
It's Wheeler Yuta.
Damn it!
I really thought the switchblade might throw you off there.
No,
that was the plan.
No, 13.
I mean, it threw you off in a different way. So honestly, I accept that.
I was just like, I don't recognize it. Who's the newest Ace Austin?
That's true. Ace Austin's theme is also, to be fair, very generic.
Yeah.
I do like it. It's just like it is very generic. Okay, this one's 13. What are you at right now? If the math is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for 12.
Still funny to me. Okay, here we go.
Really? It's cool, but I don't know.
I
who
love
it
this
is.
one. It's so great.
Options.
Jet Speed, Private Party, Top Flight, The Swirl, which is Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. If you don't remember, I can play them again too if you need it.
I'll go. My instincts were Jet Speed, but I don't know. I feel like it could be any of those options.
That is the point.
I don't know Swirl. So I don't know what their song would sound like. Okay, I'll just go Jet Speed.
It was Private Party.
Damn it!
Yay! I did it because
I'm not ending strong here.
Hold on, you want to hear the very beginning of their theme? Hold on, this is.
Oh my God, is that Private Party?
That would have been helpful.
You can see why I cut that out.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 14.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Mostly generic. I'm gonna need options. That's very generic rock.
It will kick into lyrics if you want.
No,
so
that's
if I need to
okay.
play it again. So, but that is it.
It won't help me.
Okay. The options are Takeshita, Ibushi, Okada, Ishii. I didn't want to give anything
Okay, so
away.
Takeshita is probably out because you already had him.
Potentially, this may be his new theme.
Guess. Shibata, who and who?
No, Ibushi, Okada, Ishii. If you're ruling out Takeshita.
Those are really hard. I'll go Okada.
It is Okada.
Yes, because I was like, the other ones are so obscure. Why would you do that to me?
I mean, I know they've both been on TV within the year. So again, I was making sure all the options fit within my parameters.
Is this the last one?
This is second last, penultimate.
Oh, okay. So I got to color in that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Kind of generic, not as bad as some. I need options.
All right.
Options, please.
Ciampa, Finley, Clark Connors, Juice Robinson.
Wow. I'll go Finley.
Connors.
Damn it. That was the other one
So
I was going to
close.
say. Okay.
So it goes, I love Connor's theme. I think that one's really good. I like that one a lot. And then, okay, this one is the final one. This is a good one, I think. Am I playing it? I didn't say if I played. I'll play from the start.
I feel like I should know this one. I'm going to need options.
I think you should know this one.
I do as well.
Okay, it's either Daniel Garcia, El Clone, Kyle O'Reilly, or Mark Briscoe.
I should know this one. I can't believe you would think that I should know El Clones.
I just know he's been on TV recently.
Who, Clone?
Yeah. We're playing.
I'll go Briscoe.
O'Reilly.
Damn.
Nailed it.
All right, so I
Stuck
ended
you at the
really
end.
badly. If you go by traditional scoring, which why would you? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I passed. That's amazing. I'm happy with
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty good.
If you go the real scoring, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I got 15 out of 16
Right.
with my bonus mark.
with the bonus points.
So pretty
of course.
good. All right, that's pretty
naturally.
fun. So I did worse than you. You were saying I was going to maybe miss 2. I was going to say I was going to miss 10.
That's fair.
But neither of us were right. So
I figured,
it was
yeah.
right in the meaty middle of that.
Yeah, it was good. That
was fun.
At least I would keep it within AEW because I think last time I just kind of general, but I like keeping it within AEW this time. So it's like,
And you gave me a range of years too.
so
So,
at least it wasn't like terribly.
no, that was
but
fun.
maybe I'll probably go outside those parameters next time.
And less work for me is always
I do want
good.
to do it again once
Yeah?
I'm back.
All right. Okay, back to talking more wrestling. I got a tiny bit of Raw and then a bunch of
I
NXT.
think I might also have a bit.
Oh, beautiful.
Raw.
We'll talk about that next in Highspots and Restholds. Anything that you wanted to mention about Raw?
I just want to talk about the Mania matches made. So if that, I don't know where that fits into what you're talking about, but
Well, let me run through stuff then. The only things I had were on Raw was that EO almost died. Right?
oh my god, I saw an alternate angle of it. It looked terrible.
Super bad.
Like
I saw it too.
drilled.
Really bad. Really glad she seems to be okay. I thought Raw was reeking of desperation over possible Mania not selling very well. You had Stephanie McMahon appear. You had Triple H get involved, right? So it seems like and maybe that is what attracts fans. I don't know. It's a repellent for me.
I couldn't think of anything more unattractive.
We get new tag team champions, correct? Vision won,
Oh
didn't they?
yeah, I already forgot.
Was it through shenanigans, I assume?
Yeah, I think ISO Speed accidentally hit LA Knight with
Right.
brass knuckles, and then Logan Paul hit one of the Usos with brass knuckles. But it was a street fight, so it's fair game.
And Gunther Rollins has been made.
Yeah, thank you. There's my first one.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I'm sure the match will be good because I like them both.
Out of context, it'll be great.
Out of context, I would be excited. In context, I think this is stupid. This one feels exceptionally lazy from creative. These guys, I saw someone say they haven't interacted since July of last year.
Right.
And we have maybe 2 weeks, 3
Yeah.
weeks till Mania.
Yep.
So Breakker was rumored to be backstage at Raw this week. So when Rollins showed up after his charges from last week were magically dropped and he got
Mhm,
attacked, everyone's like, okay, it's Breakker. It's Gunther. But like Breakker, because Breakker took Rollins out, right? And he's part of the faction Rollins has been torturing for months on end. But instead, it's a guy who not only has no affiliation in his group, has had nothing to do with Rollins in almost a year. Rollins doesn't even fit the bill of someone who has a career Gunther can kill, because I know damn well Rollins isn't retiring right now.
Should have been Goldberg or Lesnar, I think.
Lesnar or
Retire him.
Mysterio was the plan.
Yeah.
Right? Because I told you that's why he was feeding Dragon League. 'Cause remember, you're like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Which is why
It was
that was
weird.
especially because Rollins is coming back from injury, right? I've seen a theory to mention the Lesnar thing that proposes Gunther's doing Heyman a favor by taking out Rollins in return for Heyman serving Lesnar up on a silver platter, which is an interesting thing to do, but there's nothing to hint at that right now. And right now, it's one of those examples of like fan theories doing all the work for the creative team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's possible, but I don't think that's why they made this pivot. I think there's too many unfortunate injuries. Like, Mysterio's hurt, Breaker's still out. So they had to pivot, like, oh, both these guys are on Mania opponents. Let's smush them together.
Yeah, I think so.
And it'll be a match that people like. Like, they could end up going in the route of Gunther versus Lesnar at another time, but I don't think it's because that's a long plan. I think it's because they had to make a pivot and they just wanted to put people, they lazily put two people who didn't have Mania opponents already together. I think it's another time where the fans are doing way more creative work than the actual creative team.
Could be a show stealer, though.
It could be a good match, but like, I still don't care.
Yeah, I don't really either, but I might. If
Like,
I
I
hear
just
it was
don't.
awesome, I'll watch it after the fact.
Yeah, maybe.
And then the only other thing is the Punk Reign stuff still going on, and it feels kind of
Oh my
cold
God,
to me.
it's the same
And
shit
Punk went bananas
every
and
week.
power bombed him through a table. And
Lame. You know what was? Because like, you know, Punk was saying like the stuff about his family, right? And like all that dark stuff or whatever, which like some of it was interesting, I guess. But then like, you know what set Punk off the other week? Roman called him old.
yeah, that would. That's like
Roman
calling
called him
Hogan
old.
bald. You can't do that.
Yeah,
Shoot
like
bald.
shoot bald. But like, that's so stupid. So if that's it, I have one more thing. Was that Penta? They made a match. He's defending the IC title in the ladder match, as has been the case in a couple of years.
Yeah, it sounds
recently.
kind of cool actually.
It's McDonough, Rusev, Javon, and Dragon Lee against him, which is a cool lineup, other than maybe Rusev.
Yeah.
But so I don't like the lineup. I have an issue with it immediately, given what I know of the win-loss records of the guys in this match. I feel like Javon's the only fair one because I feel like he's been winning pretty regularly lately. Maybe not against the highest caliber opponents, but he's been winning regularly, right? We'll say that. So I'll go guy by guy here. Rusev makes no sense. He just lost to Oba. And any other time I've seen him, I feel like he's always losing. He lost to Dom. He lost
does
to
lose a
Sheamus.
lot.
I think he's lost to Penta before. Like, it doesn't make sense. Dragon Lee rarely ever wrestles or even wins singles matches. He lost to tag titles with AJ not too long ago. He lost to Gunther. I have no idea how he's earned it. And last but certainly not least, McDonough. Now, we know damn well I'm a huge fan of McDonough. We both love him. I think he's great. At the end of the day, I'm happy he's getting main payday. I'm happy he's on there, and I think that's really great for him. And I'll be happy to watch this match and see him there. And same for Lee and Javon. I think they're all great. But I can't deny that McDonough's record does not warrant this. He's always been the fall guy in Judgment Day matches. Like, I remember him losing Cena's last Raw match, right? I feel like the only person in Judgment Day winning less singles matches than him is Finn Balor. And maybe outside of it, maybe Dragon Lee wins less than him. I don't know. Apparently, there were qualifiers, so everything's fine, right? But no, they took place on main event, or I heard maybe haven't taken place yet, but like have taken place. I don't know. It's very confusing.
Okay.
But apparently, supposedly maybe some of them took place before Penta won the title, so they clearly weren't planned for this. It's just laziness. But even if they are planned, let's see. It gets better when you find out who beat who. I told you this already. But McDonough beat Tozawa, Rusev beat Otis, Javon beat Ryo, so Pete Dunne. And Lee beat Waller. So essentially, there's an alternate Mania timeline where Penta has a ladder match against Ryo Americano, Grayson Waller, and Alpha Academy for the Intercontinental title.
Heck yeah. Alpha Academy. Oh
again,
my god.
Prime laziness. Like, what are we doing? Like, at least like
this whole Mania feels kind of lazy.
With the 2015 ladder match, I think it was like it was stupid. They did a hot potato where like everyone was stealing Barrett's Intercontinental title. Sure, that's not great. Or like Owens just got like thrown. Like, I feel like they did do some of the 2016 one, which I do want to rewatch that Mania because it's like my first Mania. It's like a decade old now.
Wow.
But it's fine. It's funny. Like a decade later, we're doing like an even lazier ladder match with less people too.
The whole card feels pretty uninspired, honestly.
I agree. Like, I saw someone say like it could be like one of the best cards ever. Like, I'm not gonna deny like some of the matches on paper are a decent lineup, but like the way they built everything is so terrible. Like Oba Brock was just an open challenge. Terrible. Like, I mean, neither of the main events interest me, but like there's stars at least with like Punk, Roman, Orton, Cody. But like I think the Roman Punk build has been really lame and rinse repeat, and then the Orton Cody one is like fine but kind of mismatched because of the heel turn.
People seem to be liking Orton more than
right. And then
they're supposed to, I guess.
You didn't have a good Mania plan for going through Rollins, so that's a terrible build. Ladder match is terribly built. I think I've heard terrible things about the Ripley Karga build.
Yeah.
Vicaire Morgan, I don't know. And then like the ladder match is lazy. I heard they're gonna do Asuka Io, which should be cool, but like that one feels like it's been going too long.
At least there's a story there for that one.
At least there's a story with that one. Yeah, like I don't know. It does not feel like Mania.
I felt that way last
year. I don't really want to.
I'll listen to outlets I trust, and if they're like, this was really good and this was what, I'll check some stuff out. But
yeah,
I'm at the point where I don't need to.
I've been at that point. Like, I haven't watched a single PLE this year. I didn't watch the Rumble, which honestly that hurt me to do. But like it being in Saudi and me already being busy, I was like, I don't need to watch this.
Not at all.
Especially when I heard especially because I like Kit Wilson was in the Rumble. If Kit Wilson's in the Rumble, I legitimately probably would have watched the match just to get excited about him being there. But he wasn't there. And then like Chamber, I like looked like the most predictable main roster slop I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then Mania, it's like last year I was already apathetic, but at least we were still watching it. And at least with Mania last year, even though it turned out to be like a
bad time.
So bad.
Not a good time at all.
But like remember last year Rumble and Chamber were awesome.
Yep.
We loved both of those.
Yep.
And so like I was like, okay,
we are capable of liking
maybe
WWE.
The build for Mania wasn't great last year, wasn't perfect, but like there were some matches that were built well. Like the Punk Rollins Reigns feud, that was cool. I liked that. That's what kind of sucks is a lot of the Punk Roman stuff was done last year, even though it wasn't just them, obviously, but like it was still a lot of it was done last year. But at least with last year, it's like, okay, even if the build's not perfect, we're rolling off of 2 great PLEs. But this year, I feel like the exact opposite. Like, I feel like we're just rolling off of like slop.
Yep.
And so now it's just like the build's not
there. We're
there.
firmly in the TKO era, and it's not for us.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I agree. The build's not there, and even if it was, I don't have faith in them to pay it off in a way that I want.
15-minute matches? Are we getting
15-minute matches and like
they can't for Mania? They got to drag them out.
I also heard like we're gonna get LA Knight and the Usos against the Vision.
I
and
saw that
Show
too.
Speed. I don't want that.
No, not at all.
And then, like, are they going to leave the SmackDown tag belts off of Mania like they did last year? Remember, then there was that TLC match, and that was actually really good. That was like better than most of the things on Mania last year. Like, I just don't understand. It's so bad, and like, I can't. I just know I'm gonna get so excited for All In this year, and Mania just couldn't be any more different.
I know.
I find.
Good thing there's a company for us.
Yeah, I will say this. I was telling you I will save it for after NXT, but they revealed who Orton's been on the phone with on SmackDown.
Oh, great.
I think.
Okay, so I'll talk
And
NXT. And
people,
then we'll
I just saw someone say like, "Thank God for AEW."
So
we
the
need to make
only
sure that that's
WWE
real.
product I still consume is NXT because I like. I've always watched it and it was amazing for a time, and it's just something I watch and I like younger, newer people. So in theory, that's what NXT is for. Show opens this week with some young talent for sure. It's Dark State taking on OTM and a visiting Santana. I was going to call him Carlos Santana.
You took you a second.
Mike Santana. I forgot his first name for a minute there.
I do kind of forget he has a first name because, like, I mean, in AEW,
Didn't
never
forever.
did. Yeah.
Pretty entertaining 6-man tag. Baby faces win. Santana hits his spin the block to Sugars, then takes out the other 2 Dark State members with a dive to the floor. OTM pick Sugars' bones. They hit their double team finisher, which I don't really like. It's basically like
It's the suplex and the spine buster, right?
No, it was. I think it's like a double fall away slam. Like they both have one side of them and they just drop down. If I remember correctly.
That sounds dumb.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong team. But anyways, OTM did more than they have at times. Remember, there's been matches where I'm like, Bronco Nima did
especially
nothing.
Nima, I know, yeah.
So he did some things. I thought Santana was good energy. The crowd responded to him probably the best of anyone. And like, Dark State are now just a regular heel faction, right? They're like mid-carders to put over mid-carders.
Remember we were like, oh, next Shield. Shield was like hot shit the entire time they were together. Like
these guys are just another heel faction.
Oh, well, now it's the point where I've seen like people mocking WWE because like they keep going back to I think when Punk powerbombed Reigns through the announce table,
Shield bomb.
they're the Shield bomb through the Shield table, or like Rollins at the Shield chair thing to Heyman again this week or last week or whatever.
Punk
it's like,
struggled a little, and there were guys like officials there almost ready to like help him. Basically, it looked like to me.
Yeah, they can't let the Shield stuff go, which sucks because it's so good and it was so good. It's just like, and like I do like when they call back to it like last year.
Yeah.
With Rollins and Reigns. Or like when they call back to it in the Bloodline Rules match, it's just now they're just going back to that well, beating the dead horse.
They have no original thought. No. So
I mean, hey, it does further the AI writer theories.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Later backstage, they do sort of acknowledge their mediocrity at Dion Lennox because one of their
Is Cutler James still gone, or is he?
Yeah, he wasn't there at all. So one of their catchphrases is "Nobody's safe" when Dark State's around. So Lennox promises to make sure no one's safe at Stand and Deliver. So obviously they're teasing.
They're
him,
like interfering about
getting
you
involved.
Just get like a bunch of non-finishes, like it's WCW 2000
on their biggest pay-per-view.
Imagine
PLE, sorry.
Or yeah, because you're not paying for it if it's on YouTube.
No. Miles Bourne. I almost said Justin Bourne. Don't even know where that comes from.
Born Identity.
He has a sit down with Vic Joseph. Bourne starts out thanking No Quarter Catch Crew for like getting him started and whatever, teaching him stuff. And then Ethan Page thanks him too for sort of unlocking him, having an edge to him and being willing to cheat or whatever. He hopes that he's going to get Johnny Wrestling show up to Stand and Deliver, and it doesn't matter because he's going to leave Stand and Deliver as champion. Gargano does come in. I think he takes Vic's seat, tells Bourne to be careful what he wishes for. If Gargano can find the right version of himself, he will eat Bourne alive. If he wins, he'll get his life back, go to SmackDown, and be the man he's supposed to be. Is that how that works?
He just like takes the North American title to SmackDown?
And goes to SmackDown, and his life's supposed to be...
I don't think so.
I think there's some flawed logic there. And he says for the first time in 2 months, he won't lie down and die. Bourne has sort of regressed into generic for me. They had a thing with the whole his backstory and his shoot like issues with
shoot bald
hearing stuff, but now he's just kind of there. I think maybe he'd be a better heel, but anyways, I thought Gargano was really believable. He delivers things the best he can, right? I'm not saying they're writing gold for him, but he delivers things well. So he's
again, I just don't like that what they're doing with Gargano.
He's doing his best to build to this random match, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Birthright took on Los Americanos, with the winners getting an NXT tag team title match at Stand and Deliver. Good action, a lot of moving parts along the way. One thing that drove me crazy was in the first few minutes of this match, you have Stacks full on like go out on the floor and dance and like twirl Ariana Grace in the middle of a match for a title shot, right? So
maybe they'll get kicked out.
Just kind of annoying. And then Grace gets involved, distracting a ref.
You could have Stacks take the fall at the pre-show match. Maybe he gets booted. I don't know.
Maybe.
He's also not.
He doesn't count.
Yeah.
Lexus King uses a shot with the cane. Shiloh Hill comes out with the chair, chases the rest of Birth right away, and then we get loaded headbutt to Uriah Connors eventually, and Los Americanos win after 11 minutes.
So 2 heel teams fight for the right to face a heel team for the title.
And that's what I'm saying. And nothing other than nothing other than the loaded headbutt. The Americanos come out and they're like dancing and singing, and people are cheering for them, and they're facing heels week after week after week. But then they're heels. So there's a big disconnect for me because I don't watch anything else. So when they roll into NXT, they don't really behave and they don't get treated like heels other than the fact they cheat to win every week.
Which is funny because I know they're heels.
But it's almost like comedy, haha, it's funny they're cheating to win. It's okay.
Again, I mentioned this to you. It like boils my blood that like we have Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne on the biggest NXT show of the year doing basically a comedy luchador act. Like if you take them as a gimmick and make them baby faces, imagine like British Strong Style against Vanity Project. I think that'd be kind of cool because like Vanity Project don't suck.
I know.
Like it's Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. It pisses me off because like I had to deal with Butch for so long and I got Pete Dunne and then they did nothing with him.
That's right.
And then now he's not even Pete Dunne. I mean, at least I can pretend he's not Pete Dunne. Because I don't see it, but I know it's Pete Dunne. Still.
And the match should be good with Vanity Project, but again, it's this weird heel thing.
And they don't go there.
No, they don't go there. And they were a replacement for injured tag team, so clearly they weren't even supposed to be there because they were subbed in. I
think that Prosper and LaFleur, I think, right?
Prosper is cursed, so
yeah.
Then we get Jada Parker defeated Kalani Jordan in about 10 minutes with the Deja Vu. Solid back and forth TV match, nothing spectacular. Kalani Jordan seems to be losing lately, which I've heard a little bit of speculation that is she on her way out and is just like putting people over on her way because they want her for main roster after Mania.
Her Mello as a heel dude would be kind of interesting.
It would be kind of cool. It's too bad Trick is beyond them now because them as a trio I think would be pretty cool.
I agree.
But too late for that now. Trick is shot out of a cannon and Mello's just tortoise in the hare situation there, hopefully, but we'll see.
Well, people seem to be mad about him losing the U.S. title to Sammy, so there might be hope for him.
I forgot that happened.
It was like last week.
We get a contract signing NXT version. So it's Hendry and Ethan Page and Ricky Saints.
Yes, it's like the 4 people argue and stuff.
Hendry starts out talking. He says he can't wait to see which one of Page and Saints stabs the other in the back. He's passionate about being the NXT champion, passionate about the NXT, and passionate about being in New York City for that cheap pop. Ricky Saints is annoyed with Hendry for analyzing his friendship with Page. Saints says that he and Page can want the same thing and still support each other. Page says that Saints reminded Page of his value. He'll be a 2-time champion, and you can hear Ricky saying that he'll be too. So they're already like bickering about it. Tony D, who's just been sitting there silently, finally speaks, says Saints and Page had short title reigns, implied that Hendry's more concerned about going viral and the reaction of the fans. Everybody else in this match is an outsider. Tony's the only one that is born and bred in NXT, which is true, but like, is that a flex, really?
I don't think so.
He'll run the 3 of them over like a damn freight train. So things surprisingly break down. It's hard to believe. I think Tony tells, is it Vic that's there to like, he should leave the ring? Oh, it's Stone, I'm pretty sure. Tells Robert Stone, like, you need to leave the ring because we all know it's going to break down. So they pair off. Tony gives Ricky a spine buster through a table. Page hits the Ego's Edge on Joe through another table. And then Tony and Page start to fight, and then they get separated by officials. So kind of a typical contract signing, just 3 instead of 2. I don't really think anyone brought anything new to this. The only interesting thing is the Saints Page dynamic, right? Because obviously,
I feel like that's gonna be like they're gonna maybe. I feel like it'll start at like kind of like one of those tag match 4-ways, and then it'll like break down. Kind of.
They'll eventually, it'll be one of them having to attack the other for the first time in the match, right? So that beat of the story is kind of interesting. I don't really care who wins too much if it's not going to be Ethan Page. No one really excites me, to be honest, of the 3.
I feel like it's gonna be Tony.
I think it might be Tony time, right? And because Joe Hendry can't be long for NXT, I don't think.
I don't think so.
What do they possibly need him to do? He already works a style that's fine for main roster. His characters is...
you're not going to polish him anymore.
He is, exactly.
He was already in NXT when he wasn't in NXT. So
yes.
What more?
I know. Then we get Keanu Carver beat Jasper Troy. Pretty short match. Briggs, remember, had to be the ref because the officials, which I kind of liked. Officials were like, we're not reffing for Keanu Carver. He's too unpredictable and we're at risk.
But then you're gonna have to find a wrestler referee for him every time.
Every time now.
Like,
He's just gonna chill
Jasper
out.
Troy is also there.
Let some time pass. It's been too soon since he attacked everybody.
Right.
Okay. So Briggs is the ref. He gets involved after Jasper Troy disagreed with Briggs' count. I think Troy hit the black hole slam for a near fall. So he ends up shoving Briggs. Briggs boots him, and then Carver with basically a pounce. And his finisher is a running power slam. Yikes. So I don't know, is it just because Briggs is really big? But Carver's a monster. He looks super impressive and imposing.
I just think his ring gear sucks.
If he can actually do stuff in the ring, which I don't know if I've seen evidence of either really yet, but he has a presence for sure. And Carver then wants Briggs to raise his hand. Briggs acts like he's going to and then turns it into a lariat. So I, at that point, imagined Briggs was going to lose to both of them at some point because he seems to be in that role.
Threat.
But we get that announced later, yeah. We get a face-to-face with Tatum Paxley and Blake Monroe. Long story short, Paxley is appealing to Monroe's ego. She's basically like, I want my title back because Monroe just took it from her, right? It belongs to Paxley. And she's kind of appealing to her ego, saying like, if you know, I'll put you in a match for the title on the biggest PLE in the company, blah, blah, blah. You want the exposure, et cetera, et cetera. Paxley says there's a worse side to her when she's really angry. She can be the goth to Monroe's glamour and the fire to her hell. So goth to the glamour, I liked that.
Fire and hell are the...
Fire to the hell is
that's
not.
the same thing.
Shouldn't it be something the opposite of the hell?
Yeah.
Like your water to the hell or your heaven to... But then you just said you're goth, so you can't go goth in heaven.
Or you can't be goth and like just be like water.
So I don't know. But anyways, Blake will give back what belongs to Paxley. Paxley attacks her, hits multiple forearms, spinning kick to the head. Blake manages to escape with the title and leave. So the segment's fine. Paxley seems to have this ability to be a really good baby face for people to build stories around. And Monroe, they're so different that it kind of works, right? You have Paxley's the baby face, and she's kind of that I'm not like other girls. And then Blake Monroe is the stereotypical blonde bombshell, right? So I don't know, something about Paxley works against other established heels, and that is like something that will keep her employed. I feel like, you know what I mean, within WWE. She can, I don't know if it translates to main roster. That's always the question, but we'll see. So I thought a pretty good segment. Then Robert Stone announces that on the kickoff show before Stand and Deliver, there'll be a 10-person mixed tag with Hank and Tank, Eli Knight, or EK Prosper, Shiloh Hill and Ren Sinclair, taking on 5 members of Birthright: Dempsey, King, Connor, Stax,
For sure,
and
it's all of them.
Ariana Grace. So everybody. Same little segment. Keanu Carver walks in to complain about what just happened to him. That's when Stone tells Carver there'll be a triple threat match next week with Briggs, Carver, and Troy. Who's going to referee it then? Who could it
Whoever's
be?
like gonna, then they'll do a
Somebody
four-way.
big and not
They're
afraid.
just gonna keep adding
Right.
people, and then
Right.
the next person refs. Whoever
Right.
refs it will be in the match next time.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, until you get like a Royal Rumble or something.
Until there's no people left. It's everybody in the last
It's just
person
the whole
referee.
roster.
And then in the hallway as well here, we have Kalani Jordan attacking Jada Parker with a trash can and some stomps. Officials break that up, so maybe that's not done. We're going to a series with those two, maybe. Kendall Gray became the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship by defeating Lola Vice in the main event.
Did she?
Or
though?
did she? She didn't. I thought it was a good match. It was cool because it was this MMA versus amateur wrestler.
Yeah. Okay.
So there was lots of like holds and counters and just reversals and stuff like that, which was cool. Good takedowns and transitions in this. The finish sees Kendall Gray counter Vice guillotine that had been in for a while into a Northern Lights suplex for the win. But very conveniently, a second official out on the floor sees that Gray was tapping out at the same time, or actually when they go to the slow-mo replay, it was a little bit before the 3 counts. So I think technically Vice won if you really wanted to go down to it. But anyways, Shawn Michaels walks out and you can see he's talking to the officials as the show ends. So we don't find out. Have we found out since? Is it officially a triple threat, I would assume,
Yeah.
right? So good main event with an ending that I said at the time and was right, almost for sure going to give us a triple threat, right? The match was good. I was hoping for even better. Like I wanted a real breakthrough for one of the two of them. Still think it was good though. Kind of like my thoughts on AEW, right? The matches were good. I'm not saying they're not, but I was kind of hoping for
Yeah, that's
for
fair.
more. between those two. So a solid NXT show ahead of their big PLE, which is tomorrow for us and today when we release this.
That's
I think
true.
I'll watch it. You probably won't.
I can almost guarantee I won't.
And you said you had something from SmackDown, the big reveal.
So Orton's been on
Okay,
phone
so-
call with someone and like
Speculated
they've been,
his dad,
speculated his dad, speculated Owens.
Rock.
Yeah.
So it's not Owens then.
I'll give you a few tries.
Give me some hints. Give me a...
It is disappointing.
Okay,
And
well,
it's not a McMahon.
it's disappointing. And is it... Can I ask questions?
Sure.
20 questions?
Yeah, we'll do something like that.
Okay. Is it a current wrestler? Uh-oh.
No.
Okay. Has this person ever been an authority figure in the company?
No.
Is this person a celebrity?
Kinda.
Is this person what WWE would consider in the mainstream world?
Probably.
Has this person been involved with WWE before?
Yes, very much so.
Oh. Has this person been involved with WWE in the last year?
Yes. I think so. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so
I
not
will
a wrestler.
say has wrestled before.
Is it Bad Bunny?
It is not Bad Bunny.
Am I on the right level?
It's kinda.
Is it Fat McAfee?
It is Pat McAfee.
Wow. So
It-
you're very excited.
Yeah.
And
So now you got Pat McAfee working with Orton against Cody Rhodes for reasons God knows why.
So is this why they had the whole thing in the media about McAfee's done with WWE and blah, blah, blah?
Maybe.
Because that was within the last...
That was within like
Month?
the last month, I think. Yeah.
So they're
Maybe.
just... They're
I don't.
Wow.
So
that is
I've seen even
disappointing.
people like who usually praise it like being disappointed. So I
But
don't-
Pat McAfee is big in the sports bro world, right? So they love him.
oh no, that's like I get why they do, but it's terrible.
It's nothing that's going to appeal to us. It is
if
more
anything,
repellent.
they just made sure I'm not watching that.
There's another feud
they
we're not
just
interested
like made sure that I'm not watching that. Like
in.
it's
Terrible.
Pat Mac. Like I knew that reveal is probably gonna suck, but holy God, I didn't think it'd be like Pat Mac.
You got me thinking it could have been Kevin Owens. Thanks a lot.
I honestly thought it was like I had too much faith in them.
You did. You really did. You really did.
And even then, I was like, it probably won't be Kevin Owens. But even me thinking it could be like that's because like it. You know why it wasn't Kevin Owens? Because it makes perfect sense.
Right, because that's a good decision.
Because that's a good creative thing to do. It's
But
like
from their point of view, they'll be like, Kevin Owens won't move the needle with the people we need to move the needle with.
people like Kevin Owens.
Like internet people who aren't buying tickets, we don't care about. We need those people who are going to be like, oh man, it's a celebrity in a match or whatever. Let's go check that out.
Also, people like Kevin Owens, so maybe they would boo
True.
Cody even more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if they did the Owens Cody feud they did last year now,
Yeah,
that people would cheer Owens.
probably.
Because they're cheering Orton, and Owens
did.
is like
They are cheering Orton.
right. They should cheer Drew.
They should always cheer because Drew is just right. But that's it from SmackDown.
Yeah, that was all I want. I just can't believe that.
That's going to do it for episode 298, Shoot Bald.
Shoot bald.
And we will be back next week. Or you're not home next week, right? You're back in Res. So it'll be a remote recording again next week, but we're not long from you being home for a few months.
Next week is Dynasty, so we'll see how that.
Oh,
We might have to figure out.
Yeah, we'll
that
figure it
alternate method.
yeah. Okay. So we'll be back here next Saturday for 299, and we hope you come back, bring some friends, tell some people about us because we don't promote it at all. So thanks for joining us. See you next Saturday. Until then, everybody, take care.